Okay, we are live.
All right. So a couple notes I have on this case. I'll just read them, and then I guess we can start there. I put Steve Carpenter case study, 1 million in angel capital, then 2.8 million in venture capital, and then he felt like he was on the clock. He thought next time he should start with a lighter model and then move up. Males in the 40s and 50s didn't want to share investment info on a social platform. Having the right team right away goes a long way in starting a company. You can lose money, just not a lot, when you're doing these kind of companies. People liked trusted friends and families for investment information the most. It was a social networking investing company. Let's see, what else do I have? When to focus on the profit. And on what the professor was saying, he was talking about, what do you do on the business model? Do you do for profitability or growth? He wants us to tell about solutions that are available to you. So those are some of the notes I wrote down. What about you guys?
Well, do we want to? Sorry, I have to re-download the case. It's stuck on my desktop and won't open for some reason.
So did you guys work on the business model canvas in the previous class?
No.
Work on the what?
It's called the business model canvas.
I don't
I don't
think
think
so.
so.
No.
Let me share my screen real quick, and I'll show you what it is. If I can remember how to do it. So can you guys see that?
Yeah.
So this is a business model canvas, and reading through like the discussion and what we kind of need and want. This is kind of what I didn't come up with much in it. I haven't come up with really anything in it. I have some ideas, but I think if we went through and answered, some of these questions in here, it would give us a good idea of what we need for the case. Because it's kind of asking, did he have the right business model? And if we can go through and, say, yeah, this looked good, and we put that in here, it would come up to, what we thought. I don't know if you guys want to work on doing any of that or not.
Sounds good. Me. We didn't have any videos from the instructor to help us with calculations or anything like that, so I don't know if we're supposed to.
The only thing I saw was the cash flow formula, but I couldn't find where to get the interest rate or anything for it. I mean, there's an easy Excel formula for it if we had the interest rate, but I just couldn't find it. I don't know if I skipped through it or missed it, but I went back through it and still couldn't find it. Because that was one of the questions, was find what it says the cash flow formula and doesn't actually say cash flow. But I mean, I guess you were just trying to figure out if he's got enough cash flow coming in to sustain his company as long as he needs to. Now with that business model thing, I opened it up on Google Docs. Let's see, I could probably share it and everybody could actually open it up, and if I can get you.
Yeah, just put the link in the Hangouts.
Do I have to share it with you guys, or can I just put the link in Hangouts and you guys can access it?
I guess we'll find out if you made it
Depends on
public
if you
or
can
private.
share it by giving the link.
Is it
Like
something you could take a picture of and text it to us, then we can look on our phones?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we want to fill it out to use it though, right?
Yeah, I mean, if I save it Google Docs, so everybody can access it and copy and paste it for the formula or for the assignment.
Right.
Let's see here.
Maybe we can put in Google Docs, and then we all just enter stuff in right now.
Right.
All right, I just sent it. If you guys can see that,
Yep, I'm gonna open it right now.
see if you can open it. I may have to share it with you before it'll.
I just requested access, so
Okay.
So
All right. So share. Let's see. I got some of your. So last week when we were doing this, my Wi-Fi went out, so I went onto my hotspot on my phone to finish that, and my phone died. I had to get a new phone.
Oh no.
That's why I lost connection at the very end.
did you have a Note 7?
No, I got the. I was gonna get the iPhone 7, but they were on back order, so I got the iPhone 6s. That's my first foray in iPhone, so we'll see if I like it or not.
That's funny. I just got an iPhone for the first time on the iPhone 7.
Yeah, they said the iPhone 7 was going to be in for like 2 months, so I had to settle. I'm on a plan where I can go change it in a couple months when they are in stock if I like it enough.
I like it so far. I think it's been pretty cool.
All right, so I got Hoffman. Got C.
So it says on my screen you need permission. Will I automatically see the document once you?
As soon as I send you the email, I think it does.
Hey Patrick, did you get back to the Google Hangout after you asked for permission?
Yeah, I'm back.
They kicked me here.
How'd you get back?
It went to a
I
different
just
screen.
opened it up in a different window screen.
Yeah.
Oh really?
That's what I did. Opened it.
All right, since it's a new phone, I don't have past text. Angelique, what's your email address?
It's BELLDORMIR.
Oh, here we go.
BELLDO. Oh, it's Bella.
Beldormir.
BELLEDORMIR
Yeah.
at gmail.com.
Yeah. Stop laughing, Patrick.
And then Patrick.
What?
Wait, Patrick, I think I got your. Who do I need? I got Patrick. You're Hoffman, right? Patrick.
No, that's me.
Okay. All right, so I got Hoffman. And I got Mario. I got Angelique. I need the other one. Patrick, I think I need yours.
pfman at gmail. Two N's.
Two N's.
2 N. Oh, that one came up. Okay. And I just sent it to you to see if you can edit it.
There we go.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Mr. Briles.
Yeah. So, you guys should be able to see me.
Yeah, we're all in it. Mario and Brian, Angelique. Yeah.
Not there. You sent it already?
Yeah.
I didn't get it. Let me see. Hey Brian, did you spell Hoffman Hoffmann?
I think it was one.
Two F's and two N's. Yeah, it's two N's. That's probably why I didn't get it. Yeah.
Oh, great. It's been compromised now.
Dang it.
It's probably China.
Or Austria.
All right, try it. I just sent it.
Russia.
Okay, now I got it.
All right, sorry about that. I'm gonna have to go back
No,
and
you're
find who this other Hoffman person is and take it away from
Take
him.
them off that.
They'll probably, if they even see it, they'll open it up and say, what the heck is that?
They'll probably change everything. Be careful. Don't trust.
So, I mean, like I said, I think looking at it, if we answered all this stuff, I mean, we can put in what his key activities were and what we think they should be, and we could probably do the whole paper off of this if you guys want to try that.
Okay.
I'm down.
You're saying this would be our like
this is your embedded
what we turn
document.
in as
this would be our embedded document that he always asked for. So normally if you start with a value proposition, it's probably the easiest thing to start with.
So can you, on this, you just like type right in there? Or?
Yeah, just double click it. Yeah, double click it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So there, I think there's what, 8 or 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 9. There's 9 segments. There's 2 at the bottom.
I saw those 2 at the bottom.
So do we just want to have one person type and then send it like?
Well, you don't even need to send it because
it's already there.
Right here.
Save it as a favorite. Just save this page as a favorite.
And then are we going to download this and then?
Well, you can just do a copy and paste it into your thing or whatever.
Yeah, true.
or a snippet.
All right, let's do it.
Cool.
Did you say we want to start with value propositions?
That's normally
Right.
the easiest place. That's just naming off what the product is and what you're gonna do with it. You know what the value of the product is. So like for this, it would be something like easy one-stop investment portfolio information or something along that line. You know, you kind of get the gist of it. Just like one sentence or one line, just saying
easy investment portfolio advice or guidance.
that would be good.
Okay, let's put that in there. Easy investment portfolio advice.
I'm not gonna.
Maybe
Are you
also
typing
like
fast?
maybe also and connect with family and friends, because that was a big thing, right? Or maybe not on there.
Maybe hold on. I'm not able to edit it. Why am I not able to edit?
Easy investment portfolio advice. Use family for investment. Oh, I don't know, something like that.
Easy portfolio. So easy portfolio investment. What I had it somewhere.
There it is.
Let's see that.
What is that noise? You guys hear that? It's like,
Yeah, it's like a gerbil running on a wheel or something.
I'm just trying to get my exercise while we're getting this going.
Okay. Where did I?
Yeah, does somebody have a TV on?
no.
No.
I got a fan on, but it's not making any noise.
Thanks, Mario.
Mario?
Oh, you're,
Somebody's jumping on his trampoline.
yeah. Sorry, guys. I want to get my workout
All right.
on.
So on page 21, that's where it was. It's kind of got a little bit of what it is. Feel safe and secure. About Cake, it's a free online investment service that makes it easy for its members to follow portfolios and trades of top performing investors. So it'd be something along that line, right?
Yeah, that's good.
So,
And then,
so
so the next one. Oh, you writing that down?
Where are you writing at right now?
Can you see it under column C, line 6?
Oh, I see. Okay.
And this,
So let me get rid of this then.
I don't like this.
So are you supposed to write it underneath each of these things?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
but it's probably
this-
gonna be.
What's that?
No, I was just gonna answer that, but yeah, it's just that our size of our font is gonna. Like, I don't think we need to answer every single question within that box. I think they're all just good. They're all just good questions to talk about. But so whatever we like, let's say we answer 2 of them for each section. Great. Then we just move on instead of trying to change the font size and all that stuff. I mean, he scores phenomenal on the homework, so I'm pretty glad that he's not all nitpicky about our responses and stuff.
I'm going to work
he's a
on
pretty easy
customer
grader.
segments right here.
All right, cool. All right, so we probably need to change. I took that word for word out of the case. So I mean, I don't know if we. I guess since we're using the case, it's not plagiarism.
No, just quote it. That's all. Just put on quotation marks. That's
Yeah.
fine. They're always okay with it.
Ah, what just happened?
All right, so now the other question would be, do you think, or is there something that we think that it should be different? Do you think that's a good value proposition? That's kind of what he had, is and part of the case study is to find out, you know, if we agree with it, if it was good or a failure or whatever. So, I mean, if there's something we think we could pivot to that would be better, and I guess, I know he talked a lot about being on the social side, but then towards the end he went away from that because men aren't social as big as social
creatures.
media users.
I'm on Facebook right now.
What's that?
Yeah, I was like, I'm on Facebook right now. What are you talking about?
See, I didn't, when I got the new phone, I haven't even downloaded the Facebook or any of that stuff.
I don't have time for that. I'm in school right now.
I know. So like customer segments, did somebody start working in there, Patrick? Is that you?
I am working on the very last one, F, whatever the one that is. I'm
Customer
typing right now.
segments?
Yeah.
Yeah, customer segments.
Okay. So like customer segments is more like who he's catering to.
Right. Yeah.
So,
No, the clientele, like.
So like that Artie, the middle-aged guy that makes 109,000 a year or whatever. That would kind of be what the customer segment is. You know, 40 to 49-year-old, Um,
Yeah.
you know, you remember where that was?
Mhm.
Say like Y2K.
I don't. Somebody's still squeaking.
That's bad. Quit playing with the mice out there in Arizona, Mario.
No, no, I'm in Oceanside. Yeah. No mice. Yes.
I want to see who it is. I want to mute some people.
But you never know. It could be like something in the bushes. So maybe I can't hear it. Let me mute myself. Let's see.
No, I think it's Brian's because I muted him and I don't hear it anymore.
Oh, we can mute each other? Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That's right.
Sorry, Brian.
Well, we need
Something
him
going on over there, buddy.
We need him to talk. Bring him back.
Turn off your soap operas in the background.
Oh, I'm gonna unmute him now.
We need his every word.
Uh-oh. How do you unmute? Only problem is now I don't know how to unmute him.
Oh no.
That's not good.
He can't unmute himself. Ryan, hello.
Can you hear me
there we
now?
go.
How you?
There we go.
You're back.
So can you still hear the squeaking? When you had me on mute, I couldn't hear it either.
I can't hear it now.
I don't know. I couldn't hear it when you had me on mute too, so I don't know. Oh well. Maybe it was me.
It could be worse.
Up there it is again.
Brian, where did you say you found this again?
The business model template.
Yeah.
Well, I had a class, I think it was last semester, that was basically the whole class was going over this thing.
Oh, okay.
I just pulled up a template off of Google Docs.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you got it from this class.
No, it was a different class. It was like 398 or something like that, 323, I don't remember.
Okay.
It was a horrible class, so just to warn you guys, I struggled.
This one isn't as bad as I thought it would be because he was like, the first 2 weeks you'll be able to tell if you're gonna hang or not, you know. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's just analyzing the cases, and like somebody said, he's not doesn't seem to be too nitpicky on it. It's more if you did it and kind of followed what he is asking, you're good.
I met with him on the Saturday that he was on, and I asked him about his grading, and he's like, "Oh, I'm a big softie for grading, so you should be okay. Just do the work." He said.
Just do the work and you're good.
Yep.
Cool. All right.
Okay. Well, should we continue to answer the value proposition one?
Yeah.
The question? Because I think which one of our customers' problems are we helping to solve? I think one of them is just helping them to find good investment opportunities.
Yeah.
And give them good options. Because it said that his was performing a lot better than other companies like Morningstar and the big companies like Charles Schwab and E-Trade.
Well, his company really didn't compete with those guys. His company brought their information in to where it could be evaluated in one local or one spot, right?
Yeah. Who was he competing against?
Well, there was that company called Mint.
Yeah, Mint. I know Mint.
That that basically just pulled stuff, and they were saying why they were better than Mint, but Mint sold for a lot, and they didn't. So
Yeah, Mint has a really good user interface. I used to use it.
yeah,
They have a good front end, but apparently
Well,
his is back end
I
heavy.
think part of the problem with this case, with what he did, is he just kind of threw a product out there. It had the back end stuff, but it didn't have the, like you said, the user interface, the front end information that was more user friendly. He was just trying to get the product out there that gave you the main part of it.
Yeah, it didn't look visually appealing, he said.
I'll put question number 2 there.
Well, and he said that his visual design was not appealing yet, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we need to put so the customer needs being satisfied, or basically the ability to show their portfolio and the top investors all at the same time in a one easy platform.
Yeah, be able to compile all the information in one place.
So yeah,
instead of looking at a million different websites.
And that's the fourth question in that value proposition deal.
I'm trying to write it now.
Okay.
And I'm not the greatest typer, so if somebody wants to take over the typing, I'm all for that. I see somebody's already done a few.
I'm doing it right now. I'll do some so I can spell something.
Spell check.
Now, what does it mean exactly when it says what bundles of products and services are we offering to each customer segment?
We've already really answered that. They're basically offering portfolio and
through the other
and
questions.
trades to the top performing investors. So, I mean, we don't necessarily have to answer every question in each one of the blanks.
Yeah, I think the value proposition, we did
And
3
customers.
of them. Maybe we should move on.
And customer segment, that just refers to, is that like demographics of, you know,
Which one?
What do they call it? They called one ARDI.
Customer
Like the male
segments
who
is
is
your
40.
demographics.
Okay.
So that would be, yeah,
They
that
made up
Artie
that guy
guy.
named Artie.
Yeah, that would be Artie.
Artie.
Is this what we're turning in for our analysis?
There's still going to be the write-up for it. This is what I say we do with this is he always wants to have some kind of chart or like the Excel spreadsheets we did.
What like the cut and paste part.
This will be like our screenshot or whatever that we're going to show.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
Sweet. Should we talk about customer relationships?
Well, in customer segments, we can put generally make, salary of 110,000 plus. You can put assets of 200,000 plus, savings of 60,000 plus or minus. Mainstream investor. You can just put bullet points with all that stuff in there under that customer segments.
Patrick, are you writing that one?
I didn't hear, or I would have wrote it. But sorry, my wife was standing on the other side of his computer screen. How long do you think this is going to take? I'm like, wait a minute. Didn't you say to go to school like 4 years ago?
What's that?
She's like, how long is this going to take? I tell you, I think they say they're going to be understanding when you start this, and then it consumes more time than they really think.
Well, my wife's doing it. My wife's taking classes too, so she can't say anything.
Oh man, mine's not. So she's like, "Okay, are we gonna watch that show?" I'm like, "No, I can't watch that show."
Being on the East Coast, my wife went to bed about 2 hours ago, so.
Oh, that's funny.
See, I'm trying to
Yeah, it's
edit. I'm
11
trying to do the customer segments, and it won't let me.
Double click in it, go to the white box, the underneath. So right there. And then just delete backspace, delete all that out, and then you can type in there.
Take out the "we are creating value for the investor."
The examples, personal assistance, dedicated personal assistance, just delete all that.
Oh, I was doing
Oh
customer.
no, you said customer segments, didn't you, Angelique?
Oh, you customers. Oh, you're trying to do customer segments?
I was trying to.
You should be able to just double click in there and it should start.
It doesn't let you like do spacing or anything like
Oh, there it
that.
is.
Yeah, you can't do you
Well,
can't
I
you can't hit enter. You can type, but you can't hit enter.
that's what I did because I wanted to go under mail. So
No,
I'll
you
just hit
can't.
the space bar until I can get to next.
Nah, you
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
Just feel like I did. I just feel
Oh,
like
and it brings mail down.
No, I just did this. Like I went dot 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 dot, and then I just added the. Just add your next part.
Okay, so what did you say to put in customer segments? What was it?
Put salary of 110,000 plus.
Okay.
I wonder
Sorry,
if
guys,
we do
just a
bullet
sec.
points. I wonder if we do bullet points, if that would work.
Let me try. I've never worked in this before, so
This is only a couple times for me.
I
All
don't
right.
see that as an option. Does anybody else see it? Tools. Oh, insert maybe?
No.
No.
It just doesn't say that. If we had created the document ourselves, you could do almost anything. But once it's a template, it only lets you do what it lets you do. It's
Yeah.
locked.
I'll just do commas. That should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Salary of 100, assets of 200,000 plus. Mainstream investor. One trade per month on average.
One what?
One trade.
Oh.
What?
Would that be all?
Yeah, I mean, there's more in there. We could add a little bit more, but he's a mainstream investor. Savings for retirement and college tuition. Assets were spelled wrong.
Oh, it doesn't have spell check.
Might do it after the fact. I don't know.
I like how it's spelled.
Astis.
Patrick said he's muted.
Muted or he's muted?
I want you muted.
He wants me muted?
He says he's muted.
Patrick's muted?
On the bottom right-hand side of the picture down on the Hangout screen, there's a little microphone. Click on it. Did that work?
I don't know if my screen's different than your guys's because I started it.
There's like 5 little pictures down at the bottom. And
Yeah.
on mine, when you had me muted, there's a little red microphone down there, and I clicked on it, and it unmuted me.
Oh, try to click on your picture, Patrick. Maybe it's your fancy headset.
Yeah.
Now, see, I see Chris is muted. Chris, can
I
you
see
talk?
him muted.
All right, I'm unmuted.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm good.
See, I just clicked on Patrick and the little arrow, and then it says mute. Mario muted Patrick, man. Just popped
Yeah.
up. Mario.
No, I'm trying to mute and unmute. I don't know. I mean, I just unmuted him. I'm good.
Yeah, mine says too.
I was just trying to see if he would come back. Uh-oh. See, Hoffman muted Patrick, man.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, we saw that.
I was trying to
man.
unmute it.
Yeah. What do you have against Patrick, man?
Uh-oh. He's
I
giving
couldn't
us
hear him, so I
time.
thought I'd do the reverse.
Look, why don't you just show us your stuff while typing?
I'm only
We're
going
mad
to
at
give you a
words.
1
Just
on the
step away, Pat.
evaluation, Patrick. You're getting a 1 instead of a 4. No participation.
Yeah, but that's what I'm noticing right now.
Just use sign language, Patrick.
Why are you so quiet, Patrick?
Yeah, you better put up some stuff like this, okay? Because if not, you get a 1. A 1 is basically you showed up and didn't say anything. Oh wait, he left us. He's offended.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Here, I'll
That's
try
how they
adding that. He must have a bag. Oh, wait.
No, he's back. Look, there he is. Say something, Patrick.
There.
There you are.
Hey.
That was weird.
You got scared. You came back.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, it was unmuted, but it wasn't working. So, all right. What else we got to do on this case? We're at our hour.
No. Let's try to cut this short. Let's not answer all of this stuff.
Salary 110,000 plus assets of what?
200,000 plus.
Of 100,000 plus.
200.
Oh, 200. Okay.
There it is.
What else do you want on that?
Let's see. He's a mainstream investor making 1 trade per month. Yep, got that. Got that. Okay, that's probably good.
Good.
So what were the questions on this one?
Well, we're supposed to.
Oh, great. Got to re-log in.
Okay, so tell me how to. Where do you save this to? Like your desktop or?
It's saved automatically, and you just if you do save as your favorites, you can save it to your desktop.
Where is that at? Because I'm going to file and I don't see
You can see it right
save.
here.
Make a copy.
Yeah. Well.
Oh.
You can download it as an Excel file or PDF under file.
Okay. Well, when I say copy document, it says my drive.
Yeah, so go to download.
Now download as.
It's not an option.
Now, if you download it as Microsoft Excel, anything we put into it now is not going to be updated.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll have to re-download it.
So basically, just save this page as your favorite, and then once we get all the updates made in it, then we can then you can go and save it as an Excel.
Where do you save it as a favorite? Is it under file or what?
It's R on your bookmark favorite.
You have 10.
You see that website basically that this page is? It's like an actual website. You could just save that website as a favorite.
Are you working off Firefox or Explorer?
I'm on Firefox and I have a Mac.
So like this right here. Look at my screen.
Up on this.
Oh, hold on. I got to get back to you.
Is somebody showing screen?
Okay. I'm going to make it bigger. Just like. Oh, just do that. Okay.
And then you go here, and there they all are right there. Or actually, it's going to be right here.
I'm gonna delete the questions.
Yeah.
Should we talk about anything on the group questions as well? Like who thinks Cake was doomed from the beginning?
Yeah, we need to do that.
Well, we're supposed to
Let's do that real quick.
reconstruct the key elements of the Cake financial business model.
Customer value proposition.
Well, I think that's what we're doing, this business model canvas. This is constructing it. So what we're doing here is that question.
Okay. So now the next question is, was Cake doomed from the beginning, or was this a promising business model? I think it was doomed because there was not enough market research done beforehand.
Well, I think the problem was he didn't do the right market research. He didn't go for the right market segments, because if you look, once that guy came in and created Artie, they actually started showing some profits and some sales. So I don't think it was doomed only because he didn't have the right business model from the beginning, because he thought he could do it as a social network and get all that, when it didn't work as a social network site.
Yeah, I mean, I think the model would have been good if he had that research done and targeted the right people. If he had known who to target right off the beginning, or hired that guy right from the beginning, that could have helped.
Didn't they do like a whole bunch of like updates or upgrades or like little small things to satisfy customers, but they weren't focusing on like the big picture stuff, just like the little stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like they were able to get the friends and family to connect, but like they wanted to. They wanted that interaction between people, and I don't know if they could have done a better job with that as well, like motivating people to connect with each other.
What they found out with that is people didn't really want to connect and share their information with others.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, why would I want to say, here, look at my portfolio?
Yeah, so that, I think that was part of the problem, is he just went after the wrong business segment. like I said, their initial customer segment was supposed to be friends and family and, other high-end marketing or financial guys that were going to share the results, and it just didn't happen.
Yeah, but I think it was doomed from the beginning because I don't think anybody wants to share their financial and investment stuff at all.
Yeah, unless you're doing.
Even with my brother, I wouldn't want to really. Share that information with him.
So yeah, so I think, like I said, I think with the business model that he had in play, it was doomed. But I don't think the idea as a whole was bad.
No, I don't think so either.
Because you see what Mint came in and did, and I think that he, what's his name, Steve? I think he actually had a better idea because he was going to be able to link more portfolios, more information, and he was going to be able to. I can't remember what it was he had that Mint bought from that Udemy place.
Yeah.
From their database, he was going to create his own database.
But Mint isn't a sharing site, though, is it? I mean,
no, and I think that's where Steve went wrong.
Right. So his model is a social investment, platform that you learn about, but Mint was successful because it's not social.
Yeah. And then he made that pivot at the end where he took the social part out of it.
Right.
But he did it. I think he did it a little bit too late. So, I guess it just depends on how you want to look at it. The business model he first came up with is doomed, but the idea that he had, minus the social aspect, was good.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Your idea of saying that get your information on there and have a computer program look and see where you can have better investments at.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So it would show where you're at right now. It'll give you ideas of what's
it's basically a computer financial planner.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's kind of what he needed to. He had the right idea in that, but his idea of the social aspect is completely bomb.
When it said 17% of the users became paid users at first, which is a pretty high percentage, it seems.
That was after they did the RD piece.
Yeah.
So before
once he introduced that,
it said it was only 2 or 3%.
Yeah, that was even of the visitors registered.
Yeah.
It was a super, super low number. But this was of registered users registered who began a paid subscription were 17% once they introduced, market trading options and giving them kind of hints and trading advice for that paid subscription.
And I think another obstacle or issue that he had was his timing, because this was 2007, and then 2008 when the market completely bombed and fell out. So when that happened, people kind of shied away, and where he was trying to sell, he was going to be able to sell his idea for $3 million a year. And
he said license it, which would be to keep the company.
So if he would have licensed those $3 million a year, I think he would have been fine. But then the market fell out. So
they backed out.
Yeah, and they backed out because they just couldn't afford to do it at that time. So I think he was hit with some circumstances of timing, and the social aspect was not good at all. So once he moved from that, I think he would have been fine with the idea.
Yeah. Well, should we move on to the next question?
Good.
I can read it here. It says, next, discuss Stephen's approach to the opportunity. Try to understand what, if anything, Stephen could have done differently that might have produced a better outcome. So then it says on page 3, Stephen says, in retrospect, I'm not sure that these early focus groups were very helpful. They validated our high-level concept, but we did not seek feedback on a specific product. Groups for technical products can be unreliable because people can't always say what they want. until they can actually see it and play around with it.
It didn't seem like it was quite ready to go, and people couldn't really test it out well.
Going back to this business model canvas thing, part of what we had to do in that class is we had to come up with we called it a minimum viable product. So it was kind of like a skeleton model. So if he wanted to do this, what he needed, I mean, it doesn't sound like he did a great job with the web development side of it anyway, but if he would have put together just a dashboard of, this is what it's going to look like. This is going to show your portfolio investments. This is going to be a bar chart of what the best investments are and this and that. I think if he had used that as his idea or his for the focus groups, I think he would have gotten more real life data rather than just going and it sounds like he just did a questionnaire of what do you think of this idea, and of course people are going to like ideas, but what he needed to do instead of just doing that is get a bare bones dashboard of what his idea was and let them kind of play around with that. And then he would have had a better idea of how well it would have worked.
And that kind of goes into the next question where it asks, was building the data layer first the right approach? What would you have done first? It says come up with a list of ways Steven's approach is different from Rent the Runway, Dropbox, or Mint. And what would we do first? So maybe build the user experience first, like that user interface, and come up with how they'll interact with your program.
Right.
Before coming with the data layer in the back end.
Yeah.
That's what I would do first.
Yeah, so you needed to come up with...
People are visual.
Yep. And I think that's where, a lot of people do say they like the social media and social everything, but then when they look at it in an investment side, they're not going to want to share those investments because they want to make all the money.
Yeah, and unfortunately, people don't want to see others succeed. Like, in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
The next one is, as a group, identify the main reason for Cake's failure. Was the failure just beyond Steven's control? Well, the economy wasn't helpful, so that's.
Yeah, with the stock market going.
Yeah, I mean, that was part that just wasn't in his control for sure. And then, what's the low-cost experiment? What low-cost experiment could Steve have done to test the assumption behind the main reason for the failure?
Well, what do you guys think the failure was because he tried to do the social media side?
Mm-hmm.
So what low-cost experiment?
You could have done it on Facebook.
Yeah.
What about like referrals like the other companies did? I don't know if that would really work in this case, but like Rent the Runway and Dropbox, they did that referral base.
That's low cost. And then they could have played with the interface. I mean, there could have been a lot of things in the beginning that could have been.
Well, I don't think he didn't really do much with marketing either, did he?
I don't think.
No, he did.
He spent a lot of money on marketing.
That was part of his problem. Is he went way public with it before everything was really solid.
Right.
So when he had to make changes, it made it look worse than it really was. So
Yeah,
that hurt his.
He went to that seminar or something, and then he was like, not right.
So.
All right, let's log this out and start the next one.
Oh, we got to do the summary then, I guess.
Summary,
so we can do a timestamp.
What's the timestamp?
You should have said the timestamp 5 minutes ago. I should say that.
You think that'll work?
Yeah, say summary. Boom, there you go.
So with the canvas, you guys just want to kind of jump in and add some stuff here and there.
Yeah, I can work on it tomorrow morning.
I deleted the question for the
we
ones
know where it
already
starts because Patrick's blowing his nose.
Hey, I got a cold.
Muted again?
No, I got a cold.
Oh.
I could be like,
So we,
No breaks here, huh? Man.
I should just be like Angelique and go like this.
Yeah, we should all just do that. Thanks, Angelique. We'll just all hide behind the screen.
Yeah.
We got to comb our hair. You should comb your hair.
Yeah, you guys' hair takes about 2 seconds. Mine takes forever.
hey, I have, it takes me about 20 minutes to do my hair.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can tell.
All right. Well, let's rock and roll.
So we calling this,
Oh wait, were you gonna do a quick summary, or you think we're good?
Here's the summary. Big Financial failed because he didn't do the interface fast enough. He changed too many things after he got users, and people don't want to share financial information on social media. Pure and simple. Any other thing on that?
No, it sounds great. Thanks, Patrick.
Thanks, Mark.
Perfect.
You want a 10-minute break?
No, like 5 minutes.
yeah, give me 5. It's getting late.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Right, you want